Couldn't agree more with that thought, and we are ready to rock here at the Tuck. Florida State with the opening possession between the Dolphins and the Seminoles. Martin Somerville will bring it up.
Steen is a rebounding machine, especially on offense.
McCray the fifth showing off his range early goings, and the Noles strike first.
And differently. They're not doing it with Steve. And Robert McCray the fifth was a scoring machine in that run to the conference championship game 2 years ago for Jacksonville.
Wood got all three of those right in front of FSU's bench, and there is the pleasant surprise, the freshman and everyday starter in Wood, and right back at you, three more for the Seminoles. We're shooting just 28% from the floor. McCray the fifth nearly lost the handle. Miles all kinds of time to set his feet and cash in from the top of the key.
Picking up where he left off on Friday, Cam Miles. And you know, you better check out the scouting report. This guy can shoot the ball. There's nobody within 8 feet of him. You know, don't have pride in your defense and help your teammate on rotation.
Miles, strong drive, empty possession though for the Noles. Good defense. No field goals in over 3 minutes for Jacksonville, who brings the pressure now on Florida State. Great ball movement up ahead to Bassong. The Noles beat that pressure. And that has been a really impressive aspect. Now the 10th team rebound compared to 5 for JU. Somerville knocks in the three, and Florida State. Noles reset with Robert McCray the fifth, 10 to work with. Somerville. How about a 4-point play?
And Somerville is such a savvy player. That's twice tonight he's drawn a foul.
Stirk out to guard Robert. Back out to Somerville, why not? Yes, sir!
Hit the little man!
It remains with Jacksonville, but now they got to scramble. Stirk discards Wiggins, will make the three and end the run. But FSU defensively held the Dolphins. Shark on the drive, kicks it back. Caparazzo lays it in, discards Thomas Bassong. And Arias did get a shot off that time. Found back iron. Here comes McCray the fifth. Steen looks to run the floor. Now looking to get it up top. Bassong all the way to the bucket. And one for the freshman, Thomas Bassong. By one of the most reliable perimeter shooters the Dolphins have. McGee bumped on the way up and one yet again for Florida State. Jacksonville pressures him on the far sideline. Steen beats third kill, and Alex Steen lays it in. 20-point lead for Florida State. Miles nearly knocked it away.
These dudes aren't thinking about their turkey and dressing and presents under the tree quite yet. They're worried about this present. 3 of them or so for them to be the team they want to be as they're going into the ACC play. And I'm talking about as veterans when I say the big 4. Wiggins, McCray, McGee, and Jones.
Back the other way, Lockett Jr. banks it off the glass. And speaking of those veterans, 12-second differential. LaJae Jones steps into a three.
And focused in playing his game and not getting ready for the break.
We'll see if there is an uptick in the intensity here as Alex Steen off the turnaround. Wiggins pushes the tempo back the other way for Florida State. Here's McCray the fifth. Strong with the right hand. Gets the lay-in to go.
Caparazzo got the foul.
3 fouls for either team here to start this second half. Strong take all the way to the bucket for Wiggins, who hangs and hits on the putback.
It just stays tall with it, too. He doesn't really get it down in traffic. Stays with that ball. The pressure at times, and you're delivering on defense over here right now. But they have got to do it on offense consistently. They've got to all come with double-digit points or account for points, whether it's with assists. You don't have to give me 15. Give me 6 assists.
And the one guy I didn't mention was Steen, who was terrific on the closeout.
As they knock him to the floor, too. That guy stays with his shot.
That is the third time he has frankly been fouled shooting a three, and that's a timely response by Arias, and that is exactly what Jacksonville needs to see more of. They've been hard-pressed to get a look for Arias so far, and that is his first make as wow! Somerville finds McCray the fifth on the drive. Steen on cleanup duty, couldn't bank it back through.
But still working the offense, Sean. They're up 30-plus points and not taking quick shots.
Good-looking shot there by Lockett Jr. Arias gives it up to Wheeler. Wheeler tries to turn the corner. LaJae Jones comes away with the turnover. Outlet pass up ahead to McCray the fifth. Gets it to the corner, McGee. Off the trailer, Jones on the dribble. Penetration! LaJae Jones with his second slam of the half.
He just sells it, Sean, and just says, I got you, baby. Dagger thrower and not even flinching. They love their teammates.
Lockett Jr. shields off Jones and connects on the baseline. Wheeler finds Lockett, and Lockett has heated up here in this second half. A new season high for Lockett with 16. Cam Miles had it swatted away by Wheeler. Will remain with Florida State.
You know, he's got to see the whole floor and not just what's in front of him.
Off the inbounds, Florida State connects with Chauncey Wiggins. Finds Arias in the corner. Nice job getting back on D by Somerville. Rivers.
You see that offensive footwork and moves that.
Yeah, there is no easing into ACC play for Florida State with those two teams to get things started. Look at Wood going to work on the offensive glass a couple of times over. Wow, all right.
And even the Houston game, he scheduled the Houston game because he knew then he had Jacksonville coming. They play kind of similar tough games, and you got to deal with that when you go to Pittsburgh. You got to deal with that when you go to Boston College.
A score that has brought delight to many in the crowd. I am not going to mention that. I'm not going to directly reference the actual number. But LaJae Jones on cleanup duty with the block. McCray the fifth this time finds Steen for the throwdown.
Away, and Steen with the pass from McCray. So Mincy and Louch both need to get their guys to zip it.
Udemadu has given Jacksonville a lift off the bench. Inside five, Miles. It's been that kind of night for Florida State.
They have to make a decision late, but you get to the rim, go get it, baby.
Woods mid-range brought down by Thomas Bassong. And Bassong has 7 and 7. Cam Miles. Arias. Jacksonville has been hard-pressed to get him going consistently tonight. Wiggins, mid-range. That's not what Florida State typically wants to do. 16 points for Wiggins after leading Florida State with 16 in their last contest. And it's been an impressive showing for Florida State in all departments so far tonight. As we approach the end of regulation, Rivers with the throwdown. Is that Adrian on the radio call? Just a few feet to our right, living and dying with every shot attempt, but certainly proud of his boy and certainly should be at that. He's a tremendous kid, and the commitment, the character, the intensity have all been there for the Garnet and the Gold, who cap off a challenging non-conference slate with a win at home against Jacksonville Holiday Hoop style. 87-63 the final.